Hello everybody and welcome to Little King's Story Recorded Edition. I'm no longer going to try and stream it because the damn thing will not stream, and I just do not believe that it's possible. Either the video doesn't get taken onto the streaming websites, or my computer melts, or there's literally no audio, not even my microphone. It's been no end of problems, and with that in mind I decided if I just record the damn thing, I can also cut out the kind of the walking to and from, which can be a little bit tedious, and we can just get to the point and we can fight and take over the kingdom and all that wonderful stuff. Alright, so as you can see I am quite a way in. I got some money, it's on normal, and we are 9 hours in by the look of that. But don't worry, I'm going to go through everything that we have done, everything that we haven't done, and everything that's needed. Now we have an upgraded thing here. Right, let's just start by going to the map. Okay, so the way that this works, for anyone who hasn't been watching my streams, I don't blame you, they've been a disaster. However, what has essentially happened is me as a young boy came wandering along chasing some rats, I think it was, out of my house, and then chasing them further out into the forest. I got lost and I bumped into some men, I bumped into some advisors who then gave me a crown and told me that I'm actually a king. So you can see on the map where my castle is, and then you've got some pictures and some dots. Now the blue dots are my land. I own them. I have taken, I've killed someone who was bad and attacked us, and then we expanded onto that land. The yellow is land that if we kill someone that's bad on that land, they will then be our land. And that's important because every time we gain a new piece of territory, we gain the ability to create a different type of villager that has a special ability that we didn't have before, so that's worth doing. The red dots are areas where there will always be bad guys. There's nothing we can do to stop the enemies from being there, so tough luck essentially. Now we also have some pictures, starting with a red tree. Let's see if I can get to it. There, red tree. Now those you just saw, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. These are areas where a king lives and is basically challenging us for the land. So we have to go and fight them and then get rid of them, essentially. Now you can only go after them at certain times in the game. And we are basically after this one first. That's the all days. This one, then that one. And these are the first two that have sent us letters saying, come on then, come on if you think you're hard enough, kind of thing. And then we're going to work our way around this way. Okay. Now, the quests. We don't really have any quests. The thing with quests is that they are essentially people asking us to do things, but they're timed, limited, and if you run out of time, you fail the quest. So I'm trying not to take on too many quests at once because they can be a bit difficult to get to. However, it's the quests that will let us take over the extra land, if that makes sense. Because they'll give us a quest to say, oh, a really bad guy's appeared in this area, please kill him for us. And then we go and we take over the land, and that's all great and lovely. And then this is the infantry. So we haven't picked anything up yet, so we haven't got any spoils. The key items. Now these are books, but I don't know what they are. I haven't got to them yet. There's art scattered all over the world, and every time we find a certain amount, we bring it back to the guy who puts on an art exhibit and gives us special items. These are the letters from the kings. Now as you can see, we killed one first, You suck, you jerk, I hate you. Was his letter. So this is the next one. I'm drinking from morning to night. Why don't we all dance together? The party starts early evening. And then this is the shish kebab, the one with the cake. Bring lots of bonbons. And then what happens is, as you approach the king, before the fight, you'll receive a memo. And the memo will basically tell you how a good strategy of how to kill the king. Now this one was difficult, but the way it worked was he throws bombs, and it's basically saying there that if you use arrows to shoot the bombs the moment he throws them, he'll go dizzy and you can attack him. What I was finding as well, specifically with him, was as they were throwing him bombs, or they were throwing him items, if I confused him when the item got thrown, it would hit him on the head and daze him as well, and that was another option. So that's the argument. When we come to the next king, we'll get another little clue. We have no blueprint, so they just kind of arrive every now and then. And then, so you see, these are the suggestion box. This is what we got. These are the current ones that we have. That's what we've got currently. That's the one that you saw on the map. And we've opened 16 letters. We also have 2 rumours at the bottom here as well. And these are the ones we've already completed. See, we've done quite a few. Done quite a lot. That was a tough one, as you can tell from the star level. But I'm not going to be doing any of these. I think I know. I think that is to unlock the next area, because I feel like I know what that night is, but could be a bit difficult. But I'll show you now, because what I'm going to do, this is our kingdom plan. These are the things that you can basically buy to level up your kingdom. And they do different things. So that gives us the ability of children. And children can climb up trees and get items that are sitting on top of trees. So that can be helpful. And these are just houses which give us more citizens. So they're pretty good to have, but they're very expensive. So that's everything there. I'm now going to have a quick run around. Come on, let me out, let me out. Here we go. Now this first one is very much going to be more me showing everybody the way things work. I'm probably not doing a whole lot of anything. Hello guys. I might grab all my fighters anyway, just in case. Because you see, I've got myself a little pedestal here that I can essentially select any of the guys that I want. So for now, let's just grab warriors. Even the level, it's got 4 life, it's terrible. But he's a soldier, so we'll take him. There you go, so we've got 10 soldiers with us now. And then we go the Royal Guard, brings all our soldiers. To battle! Now, if you've never seen this game before, they will now follow behind me. And that line I've just made happen, I can essentially send these guys out and they will charge in that direction, and then they'll do things when they get there. So they can like open chests, they can destroy things and give us, like for example, you'll see here that there's a whole bunch of and if we can see there, we can basically, they'll get rid of the bushes and give us items that we'll get money for. Yay, there we go. These little guys with the ears, they are bow and arrow people. They are... No, come back. So we do all of this mainly to get money. Because when I go back and sit on my throne, it will tally up all the items I've collected and then give me money for them, the money equivalent of them. And there you see, if we check the map, I'm with the arrow, and you see the first proper yellow area is directly to my left. So I'm going to basically run around these areas to show you what they are. Because essentially these are the next areas that we can take over. And then there'll be ours. So now that is a massive turnip. And that turnip is clearly going to be a boss. So when someone complains that there's a big turnip, that's when we can fight that boss there. There's crystal there. I can't get to that yet. And then there's a door there. We can't get through that yet. We don't know how to do that yet, so can't go that way. But yeah, this turnip, because the little turnips will all jump up when I walk past. There you go. And they can be quite vicious, so you've got to be a bit careful of those. Now, as you can see, so you've got to be a bit careful, because while they're all biting, people can lose lives. So you've got to be a little bit careful, especially when there's 4 of them. Oh, go away, go away. Alright, let's come down here. There's more down here, but as soon as they stop, you can... Nope, come back. They're biting. Right, just take him out, take him out. There we go. Everybody. So you do have to be careful, because if they die, then they can be quite dangerous. Right, take that one out. There we go. And then this one. Come back. Be careful for that one. Right, he did his bite. Now we can take him out. There we go. And that's how you're supposed to do it. Like I said, you have to be careful, because especially one of them's only got 4 life. He could die quite quickly. Another door. Now, this door, if we look at it, the path leads to the Cake King. So it feels like if we take over this area somehow, fighting whatever boss is here, this will then give us access once we kill the Cake King. And you see that there's another big turnip here, so there's a chance it could be fighting that turnip. But that's what's there. Now you see we can go through, and they won't necessarily attack. But if they're not actually evil turnips, then we can just kind of harvest them. So if we just harvest the turnips, see that one doesn't have a life, so we can't harvest the big one in the middle. We have to wait for someone to say, there's a big bad turnip, please kill it. And then, yeah, obviously different jobs of townsfolk will make this quicker. Like I said, this is going to be like a kind of a welcome back. This is how far I got off screen, essentially, over my streams and my terrible not actually recording or filming or anything stream. That's it, keep going guys. That's how you do it. And then you see we turn all this stuff in for money, and then we can use the money to upgrade. You have to pay for villagers to actually be jobs as well. So if I, for example, if I want people to be kids so that they can climb up trees, I have to pay for that to happen. I don't know. I'm not going to take all of those. So you see there's one here. Now this one specifically I already defeated, I believe. Because once you kill it, it's a painting. That's why it's kind of on its own. But there you go. Art piece. Hey, it looks like a Pokemon. Okay, and then that looks like, for now, that is all we can go here. Because we can't get through to that crystal thing, whatever that is. So that's this area. And this is kind of the main town. And I'm going to take you over to the farmland. And you'll get to see our farming area. Hello. Hello. How's everyone doing? Now, if you look on the map, there is one yellow area. Can I get to it? There. That's the beach. Now, the beach has like massive Lego pieces blocking the path, so I can't physically get to whatever boss is gonna be there. Looks like it might be a crab because there's already little crabs there. And I don't have a person that can currently destroy Lego pieces. So that's I just have to leave it there. Then there's also, come on, can I get to it? It's at the top. There, Shadow Forest. That is also an area where there's like a giant mushroom and then just a blocked path. And I feel like I'm going to be asked to kill that mushroom, which is going to be tougher than the last mushroom, and then that'll unlock that area as well. But at the moment, I just can't access those two. But we can access this farmland. It might not look like farmland from here, but it is. This is more of a... That's the bazaar, I believe. This area is the bazaar. Because those spinny... The hats, they are... the hats of the they're the hats of the merchants, and if you have a merchant in your team, you can gain access to very special things around the game. And now if you look at where I am now, I'm going to go into the next area that is yellow and show you that. This is the next expandable area, in theory. And you see, we built these stairs already. There are things to build, which are... Basically, you need a builder. Now, you see, that is our land. Because you can see our people over there. But this is very dangerous. Lots of badness of owls and... black sheep, which can be very dangerous. Don't attack us. And a cow. So there's going to be a boss in this area. You can already see that. There's obviously going to be a boss in that area at some point, but I don't honestly know what it's going to be. And then we have... Now this, look. That is a knight. It's a clockwork knight. I feel that that is the knight that's going to be that one that we've got that we haven't accessed yet. Can these guys do it? No, they can't. Damn it, I need someone else. Alright, well that'll do. But yeah, basically I think if I accept the mission for the knight, it will be this guy here. So we need to kill him in order to progress. Can you guys... You should be able to do it. Yeah, they can at least take the rock, I suppose. That's good. Yeah, obviously, like I said, different jobs will help with different things. If you get a farmer, there was a crack up the top somewhere. That crack that's directly in front of me there in the floor, the farmers will open them into holes. Like you can see the hole there, and you can see the hole there. Those holes will then be explored by other workers, just not soldiers. And they'll dig them out and give you whatever treasure is there. It's worth doing that before you take on the boss. Like this boss. Before you take this boss on, it's worth clearing these holes out. Oh, hello. A couple of baddies here. Let's take this out. I think I did come here, but it might have been... I just came, wandered, and didn't save. because this is clearly another area. There you go, we'll get him to deal with these. Clear some of this wood out. We're not getting anything, nothing's being dropped by the look of it. But as you can see, this is obviously another area. So we've got the forest, we've got the night, you've got the forest, you've got the night, and then you've got this. Whatever this is also another area. Because you see this leads, very clearly leads somewhere. Then we're going to have to fight these guys, I think. Let's get rid of the log, otherwise the log will be in the way. Because I don't think they're attacking because the log is also in the way. Okay. I need to attack the closest one. As soon as they do that, you've got to call them in, because when they're doing puffs, that means they're going to attack. So you've got to let them get all their attack out. Just kill it. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. There's good guys. That's how you do it. There's a few more up here. And now, that big tree that you can see in the path, you need a special woodsman to destroy that, which I simply didn't bring with me. However, if we look at where we are on the map, that is essentially where the next boss will be. But it looks like when we kill the guy on the tree, it will come out here. That's where it will come out. Will be over there. So yeah, so that's the area there. And yeah, we just basically need to accept the missions in order to get... In fact, I can't take it yet, but... These guys aren't that bad, but there's so many of them. There's a lot of them. Okay, but that's it. That is the area. Now, you've seen how I fight. You've seen kind of what we have to do. Just seen something on the map. Let's see if I can find it. I'm facing... Is it this area? Oh no, hold on. I think my screen is the arrow direction. Was it talking about this little path here, maybe? Because I didn't look at the map when I came down here. No. Ah, okay, so that leads us to the other area that we were in just now. That makes sense. It's difficult. I just want to see if I can find... See if I can just run past them. Bye. Ah, okay, so we need a builder. Oh, there's another dragon. Oh, okay. There's another dragon. I found one dragon the other day, and it worried the hell out of me, but I couldn't get to it. So there's another dragon over there. Right, okay. And we need a builder here. Yeah, because there's that there. Yes, okay, this is the area I was trying to get to, is this little sliver of land on the side there. Alright, but there you go. So that is the game. That is my land. Those are the areas I need to try and conquer. Now, I've managed to get to basically... so many. Right, there. I have basically been able to get to almost the entrance to the Kingdom of the Jolly. And this is where a boss is. So, the next video will be my first video in which I actually go for a king. Now I've explained everything and I've shown you everything and I've told you what has and hasn't happened and how it works. The very first thing we're going to do in the next video is we're going to gather together our soldiers, one of each of the extras, a farmer, a builder, etc. And we're going to go straight for the Kingdom of the Jolly, try to defeat that king. That'll be next week. So, thank you so much for watching. This is so much easier than streaming it because, I tell you what, I was pulling my hair out just trying to get that to work. It was ridiculous. So this is just going to make a lot more sense and be a lot easier. And I like to think that this was a nice little welcome back to the game for those who want to watch, and a little description of kind of how the game works, but also how far I've come, and what I have to do. So yes, so this is part of Retro Weekend. It's Retro Weekend every weekend. Tomorrow I'm going to be playing Amiga Heaven, so that'll be another Amiga game, and I'm currently in the run of AGA games, which are the Advanced Graphic games. So keep an eye out for that. Please like and subscribe. Join me next week for the fight against the first proper king. Also, if you want to catch me streaming, my new streaming schedule is in the description below. Obviously, with everything going on at the moment, my times, I'm trying to keep them all level. So have a look down, see if anything grabs your fancy, and come and join me live. And I'll see you again next time.